So last night I went jugging. I got these 2 catfish, and I had a third one that was at least twice this size, if not 3 times the size of this one. So I had a pretty good one on, but when I went to pull him in, he came off the hook. So I'm probably gonna get me a net. But anyways, I'm gonna do a catch, cook, clean. So these next few clips you're gonna see, the first one is gonna be on a dock, and that was from last weekend. We went, and that was the only one I caught. So I didn't do a video last week, so I'm just going to add it to this video. I'm going to have that one. Then after that, the ones I have on a jug right here, you're going to get to see them. And then after that, we're going to do some blackened catfish with rice. But anyways, hope y'all enjoy the video. Yep. Pick that if you can. It's not hung up now. Hope it's strong. Don't feel like a catfish. I don't know what it is. Bit. Well, I was starting to wonder if we were going to get anything, but this one, we just got this one. I was reeling him in, he wasn't fighting. So I kind of wonder if I had a fish, but there he is. He's not bad. Don't tell me it came off. Had a fish on it just a minute ago. Oh, still does. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's a decent one. Oh dang, that was way out there. That might be a good fish. Ooh, that one's getting a little feisty. Oh, dang. Oh, that's a nice one. Holy cow. Oh. Well, I just set my jugs up, and when I throw my rods out, I heard one of my jugs go off, and I went to check them, and I had 3 on, and there's 2 of them. That one's not bad. I had one I had to chase across the cove. But it's probably about a 15-pounder, but I went to swing him in the boat, got a little too excited, and he came off. But yeah, they've only been out there about 10 to 20 minutes, so I'll go out and check them here before too long again. So what you want to do, you just want to start up just up past that fin right there. And you're going to go straight down, and you're going to feel the ribs. You just want to go around that right there, and then once you make it past the ribs, it's going to go all the way down, and you're going to try to keep it along that spine, as close to that spine as you can, so you get all the meat. When you do that, you're just going straight down along that spine. Right there, I stop right there so I have something to, so the meat can hold on to the fish and put some weight to it while I'm cutting it. Now there's a lot of this meat that I cut out. I actually waste quite a bit of meat. I don't necessarily waste it, but that yellow meat and the red meat near this, there's right along the top of the back, right up here, there's, I don't know if you can see that, but there's yellow meat right here, and then it gets white, and there's like a distinct line right through there that you can see. And I usually cut out that top part right there, because my wife, she don't like the real strong taste that has. I mean, I don't like it as much either. It's a fairly strong taste, but once you cut out that meat right there, you don't taste it. And it's just that you want that white meat, and that's the stuff that's gonna have the good flavor. But that right here, that's connected to the, once you get into that, you get all that belly and stuff. There's not a whole lot of belly meat on that one. But anyways, so what I do right here is I'll lay the fish over there. And so if you just hold the meat and let that let the weight of the fish hold the meat and cut down, this skin tends to bunch up, and you'll cut through the skin, and it makes it a little harder to clean up. So what I do, if you pull on this side and keep that side tight, it'll keep that skin flat, so you can cut through. And I keep just a little bit off the skin. I don't go straight down to the skin when I'm cutting, because there's a lot of that red meat. And that red meat's going to give it that strong flavor too. Then you just cut it right off. And if I would have cut closer to the skin, there would have been a lot more red meat that I'd have to cut off. But since I kept up off the skin just a little bit, probably about a 1/4 inch or so, maybe a little less, the only red meat I have is that. So when I go to clean it up, I just cut out that red meat right there, and then this real yellow meat, I cut it off too, because that, like I said, that gives you the strong flavor. But anyways, that's all you have to do, and you do the same thing to the other side, and that's pretty much it. Alright, so I just wanted to show you what I do with the rice real quick. I'm going to have it cooking while I'm getting the fish ready and while I cook the fish. So I have a cup of rice, and as far as the rice, salt, and water go, you're just going to use the directions in the bag. but I'm using 1 cup of rice, 2.5 cups of water, a teaspoon of salt, and then 2 bouillon cubes. And I'm going to get the salt and the bouillon cubes dissolved in the water, and then I'm going to get it started, and then I'm going to do the rice. But when the rice is getting close to getting done, I'm going to put in about a tablespoon of butter, and that's basically what I do for it. I like the bouillon cubes; it gives a little bit of flavor. I don't like just the plain white rice. But anyways, I'm going to get that started, and then I'm going to show you how I do the fish. All right, so I let these sit in water overnight. That smaller one, that's the one that I use for blackening and stuff. The bigger ones, I cut them up and fry them. But as you can see right there, there's a little bit of the skin on it and some red meat. So I just cut that off. So I got that red meat off right there. Now I just come through here and I cut out that line of red meat. Right here you see this one don't have, this small one, it don't have a whole lot of yellow meat. I'm just going to cut a little bit of that off right there, and there's a little bit on this side. Cut that off, and the rest of that's what I'm going to eat. Okay, so now that I got this warmed up, I'm not going to have it on too high because that'll just that'll cook it too fast. I like cooking it slower just so to make sure I get it cooked all the way through. A thinner piece of fish wouldn't matter a whole lot. I just get a little butter and put it on there. Take one of the fish, throw it straight on there. Okay, so that is smelling pretty good, but that side just about done. Now it's gonna break off into 2 pieces. You can see it's kind of looking a little almost burned on the edges, and that's what you want. If you don't get it like that, especially with pieces this thick, it's not going to cook all the way through, and it's going to be it's not going to be dry. Okay, so this smaller piece is definitely done. But that's about what you want it to look like. You want it a little burnt looking. Now this piece is probably good too. I'll go ahead and pull it. I want to cook that other piece, and then when I get that and the rice done, I'll let y'all see how it looks. Well, here's the finished product. It's by far my favorite way to cook catfish, especially the smaller ones. The bigger ones, they got a lot more meat on them. It's a lot thicker. So I just cut them into strips and fry them. But if y'all haven't tried blackened catfish before, it's very simple, and it's like I said, it's my favorite way. So you'd probably enjoy it. Anyways, y'all have a good one.